Well, get your sexy ass over here. We're gonna be on camera together for the first time since we like carved pumpkins together in like 2012.
Too funny. I'm
Nice
using
to
this
see
as a microphone.
That's
hey.
actually a smart move. I feel like
Is it?
I'm more professional if I do that too.
Yeah. You told me this was gay before. You were like,
It is.
I was like, you could use the mic, like you could hold it as a mic. You're like, that's gay.
It is though.
It's a little, especially it's so small. I'm like,
It's like vaping instead of smoking actual cigarettes.
It's
you
like
know, to have like an actual mic.
it's like vaping
versus,
instead of fucking burning cigarettes onto your chest.
I feel like I'm like doing like a TikTok, like, hi guys, here's my bubble tea. Let me talk to you about our YouTube video that we made 10 years ago.
No, this is when
This is when the quarantine happened, and I really needed a friend and a project, so I called the cameraman.
I was bored. I was going crazy. Yeah, no, actually.
No, it was like that.
Well, doing this made the actual quarantine COVID way more fun. I mean, it was an amazing. I look back fondly at COVID, and I know not everyone has that experience, but
Bless you if you don't. We're sorry.
we are sorry. Not really. I don't care. I
But
don't
we
care.
did.
If you didn't enjoy COVID, like I mean, like unless like you were really like struggling like monetarily, if you had money and you could just chill and you just like didn't do shit and went insane, like kind of fuck you.
What if they
Like,
died?
If they
And we're
got
ta- and we're-
COVID and
yeah,
died,
yeah,
then
and
I
we're
feel
talking-
bad.
And
Then
we're
that's
talking to them now, and they're watching the video.
wait,
Already dead.
the dead COVID people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like if you died and you're watching this, like I hope the afterlife is sick. I guess, like. If you're still around, I don't know why you're still around here. Like,
we turn negatives into positives is what
Yeah.
is the moral of the story.
but if you were still a spirit, like in this earthly realm, like you probably should come hang out at the Death Comes Lifting crypt.
Definitely.
In all reality.
And I know I say this all the time in like interviews and shit, that COVID was, with all due respect, like one of the best things that's ever happened to me and this business, because Death Comes Lifting went from purely clothing line to like an online presence and training service, and our videos and just our whole universe came together.
Yeah.
Because I needed to be a personal trainer and there were no gyms, and I said we have to make videos and we have to do it in a really fun and cool way, and we did.
We did. Maybe we could talk about that actually, like
During
pre-COVID, like Death Comes Lifting was, I mean, you had started like, you know, the Instagram page and you'd made some shirts and stuff, and like
totes.
he would come
You
to
took pictures
he
of
would
me?
come to me, yeah, and we would just do like little photo shoots here and there, and like that was pretty much the gist of Death Comes Lifting.
I
At
should
least
post
on
all
my
those
end,
videos.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, me too.
Like
I
we
mean,
didn't really do videos. We just did
no.
photos. You did the clothes. I'm sure you were already networking. This guy's the king in networking. If you didn't know, so many friends.
I learn from the best.
That's right. He learned from me.
DMX.
DMX. Me. Yeah, but and then quarantine hit, COVID hit,
Yeah.
and
I didn't have a job. I just was selling T-shirts, being on Instagram, and I had all these people that were like going crazy, needed a way to work out,
Yeah.
and I said we're gonna give them a way to work out.
yeah, that
Just
was
shit in their home.
that was the initial idea of COVID, or of 28 reps later was.
Yeah.
These are things you can do at home, you know. So you're gonna see in the videos we watch, like my favorite scene, where just the long shot of Zach taping a plate, a weight plate to a shovel,
Yep.
and just really long shot. But it's honestly like it's a pretty,
It's an effective workout.
it's an effective workout, and it's like something you really can do at the house,
You
like.
can do all this stuff at home. You don't need a gym
Yeah,
membership.
and that was
the whole point.
Right, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
What can you do while you're at home?
And also I think what we do, I always make the conscious effort that we have to and want to entertain people too. So we're funny and silly and entertaining, and especially at a time when, you know, mental health was such a thing, being in quarantine and lockdown and all the bad negative like energy and stuff from like news and all that bullshit, and everyone's bullshitting. We're like, we're gonna be the king of bullshitters.
Yeah.
And make some
we
funny
did.
and fun shit, and I think that's important.
We were the king of bullshitters. It is important.
Yeah.
I think the people who got the most out of COVID were the people who took up whatever hobby they could. I mean, I say this to him all the time. Fuck, I was probably the most healthy I've ever been during COVID. You know, and that was partially on this guy. You know, being surrounded by someone who cares so much about health helps. And that's when I got into yoga. That's when I started.
Did that whole thing.
I don't know why. You know, I tell everyone this. I'm like, when it's for a normal job, like right now, the daily grind, I don't want to even wake up at 8. But when COVID hit, I wanted to wake up at 5 in the morning. I wanted to get up out of bed, do yoga, fucking work up, practice piano, do whatever, work on the videos, like.
Yeah, and create. We just created a good vibe. We had a lot of time. So you'll see that, like, because of that time, we utilize it to our advantage. There's like stuff and edits, and like this took so long. There would be no way we can like do this right now.
I know.
In our like current way of doing things.
In a weird, I mean, I am happy with the end product. I think if I'm gonna be critical about this series, it's like there was a lack of not direction, but a lack of like. It was the first project we'd done, so there's a lot of like amateur things. Wish I could have done a little bit better on the sound quality, but when I go back and I look at the visuals, they were fun, and that was fun. And we did so many practical effects because we had 12 hours a day to spend in Zach's garage, mixing up blood and whatever. But you know, there's definitely, as we go through, we can kind of. I'll want to point out where I.
You can point out whatever you want,
where
dude.
I'm critical of it.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll have fun.
Yeah, but it was a good time.
For those that haven't seen it and see what we do now, hopefully you can see like where we started and the spirit that we continue to carry forward that we established with this, you know.
True.
And the good vibe. So let's get into it. What do you think?
I think so.
Death Comes
Where's
Lifting presents.
Where's
I
the
have the
mouse?
mouse.
Do you have the mouse?
Yeah.
All right, click it, and I'm just gonna make sure this is still filming
gave-
because there is currently no one behind the camera. The cameraman ain't behind the camera, guys. Just so you all know. We'll do a little adjust here. The cameraman is behind the camera now. If you saw that adjustment. Okay. Do we have sound?
I did hook up the sound,
Do we?
but it doesn't. It doesn't sound.
But it ain't sounding.
2 minutes. It is way easier than you think.
It's so easy. I mean, you lose weight.
Yeah, dude, you have energy,
Yeah.
you know?
Actually.
Got energy, you can just walk places, you don't have a car.
If you do it right, cocaine is a great tool for staying in shape.
It can be, and a little bit of this went into this. We were a lot younger at the time,
Yeah.
you know? I was too, so don't overjudge my acting ability, or do.
What?
Or just
This
general
was-
persona.
This was
We'll talk.
What's the David Bowie era? The Duke.
The Thin White
The
Duke.
Thin White Duke. This was our Thin White Duke era.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I did not have any milk or peppers in this time. Enjoy. We'll pause frequently and say some stuff. But all this was in a garage in a townhouse I populated during this time that we made this with Halloween decorations and fake blood and a lot of time on our hands.
Small garage, and he heard me complain about it a lot, but he kept me going. He kept me going through it. He'd be
So
like,
when he
"It's
says
fine."
when he says spaces now, this won't work. It's too small. I said, motherfucker,
"Shut up."
Shut up. Shut up. We could do so much with so little, and you can too.
You know, we barely
I
had.
do love this
Yeah,
set.
the fact of the matter is, like, we really didn't have to get props for this. It's like Zach had 97% of all this shit. Just
Yeah, and we still do have it.
yeah, we still do have it.
This is one of my
And
favorite
more.
scenes, inspired by like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz. There's
Flash
like,
cuts, the smash cuts, I mean,
smash cuts of like mundane shit, and yeah, it's still a choice,
That was a big choice.
right? The Nope, Psych,
That was
Danzig
a
3.
that took that took about like 20 minutes to decide whether we
Oh,
should
yeah.
put Judas Priest or
or Dancing 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
No, we filmed that for like an hour.
yeah.
Yeah,
I love
Hell
this
yeah.
intro. I
Intro's
really
good. You did great.
thank you.
Your
thank you.
editing's
It
good.
Well, it was just I think we were just so inspired by like the 80s, 70s feel.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big 70s.
And
muscular
oh yeah, this is gonna be an exercise in loving myself watching this.
I've had to watch it a million times.
He's seen more
and
of
I
me
love
than
him.
anybody.
If you have a pipe or a band or some bone,
The sound
or
effects in
shovel,
this
have access
is
to
key.
any of that,
He killed it on
you're
the sound
throwing
effects.
some
It's something that we need the most of all the time.
It would just what was so fun was, there would be sessions where Zach would come over and he'd be watching me edit, and as we're editing, he's telling me, like, he'd say a phrase, he'd hear himself say a phrase, he'd be like, all right, you need to put a horse neighing right there, or like, I want a motorcycle rev right there. I'm like, all right, I'll get it. Like,
We need to get back to doing that more.
I know, we do.
I know. This is a warm-up, by the way. A warm-up with something you can do in your garage, like a pipe or like a whatever. Look, we're just getting your body warmed up.
All very,
And go ahead.
no, all very at-home things you can do.
I'll make this volume a little bit lower
A little lower. I'm also gonna.
for a sec.
Don't worry, camera. I'm just checking to see our sound levels. Let me see
And-
my sound level. It doesn't seem like it's peaking. Cool.
Get your whole body functioning as a zombie killing.
As far as video, talking, persona, instructional guy. I mean, this is really my first time ever on camera doing this. So
Zombies and pump iron,
I'm just,
bitch.
yeah,
You know,
just trying to be silly.
stare through your soul. I can see your muscles.
What was your inspiration
We'll talk about my inspiration.
after the first?
I know y'all are gonna try to cocaine.
See, I'm just trying to be super funny and silly and develop the Crypt Keeper personality and persona. And my inspiration for those two things were I was trying to combine the Texas Chainsaw Hitchhiker and Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down. Those are my two
big-
things. And like a sprinkle of James Brown in there.
So we
Had
started
to.
with
James Brown came a little bit more towards the end.
Towards-
I feel like
towards the end.
a little like transitioning into Mad Zach.
we're gonna
Yeah.
superset that with
And
pull-ups.
I think I tell myself that the inspiration was the Hitchhiker and Kenny Powers, but I feel like it's really just me also. You know, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
kinda
definitely
like,
just you. I mean,
kind of
like,
like is what it is.
it's technically just extremified you.
Extremified me.
Or whatever you got.
And
I say that and I still like I don't even believe it. That's just you.
it is
Like
just
I'm like
me.
when I said it's extremified you, I'm like,
You haven't seen nothing.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound right. No, it's just
Bust out of a coffin.
so good.
That was like a Wish.com coffin before Wish.com was Wish.com.
That's
right.
sit chin-ups this time.
We had a little.
The difference between a pull-up and a chin-up, and nobody knows this.
No one knows.
A pull-up.
Damn, with
Good
the skinny
lats.
back.
You had a good lats on that,
I
bro.
know, that was
Yeah.
alright.
Reverse grip, and it's closer. You get your chin up above.
I did,
bars with the big
I was pretty
elbow,
shredded
push it
right
in,
here.
sucks,
Yeah.
And engages more of your
Yeah.
bicep as well as your lower lat. So we're
Yeah.
gonna take a reverse grip. Why we're gonna do an L sit just to make it a little bit harder. If you're
Why
not
are
that
we gonna do
advanced,
an
don't do
L
an L sit. But that is just keeping your legs straight out in front of you.
Laundry
That's
room.
Pull up, engaging your.
Very
Straight up tight
still,
laundry
just
room.
no space to film anything, and we did it.
And
And
we
I'm
did it.
happy
We said
about
we're
it.
gonna put a chin-up bar right there.
I think I got the widest lens I could. I think I got like a
Cheap little weight
12
bench.
millimeter or something to film
so
some of
funny.
that shit.
You can use a chair, or you can use your ass on the floor and stop being a bitch.
I still say that all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Like, yeah,
I think there's honestly quite a few phrases in here that you still
I coined.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll try to point them out as they
Yeah.
as they occur.
Barbell, grip it nice and wide. Let's start with our legs.
We're just trying to be fancy a little bit, just trying to give you guys a good workout at home.
Chin up, part of the chin up.
Um,
This is gonna sit
I do love this set though. I think
I was
this
just
is
thinking
great.
that. Yeah, this
You
is
know. Our,
kind of my favorite set, but
right. It is.
at the end of the day, we did not get my favorite set. It may still be what we did in the
harder.
the unreleased sequel to this.
what was it, the Carnegie House.
Yeah, it's the unreleased
Yeah,
sequel
the
to this. We're not
unreleased
allowed to talk
sequel.
about it yet.
Yeah, we're not, but
You're gonna come back later.
These really over the range
we will.
barbells.
You'll see it soon.
But it was such a good set.
It was great.
Sure you got some water bottles. Maybe they're not as cool as this one.
They've seen
This
pictures from it.
lightweight,
They've seen
straight
James
water
Brown
bottle
pictures from
that
it.
you can
Yes, they
pop
have.
Technically.
free with your next order on Death Cups.
It might be in the sequel to this that we are going to release soon.
Do we still have water bottles?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, we still have water bottles.
Anyone wants water bottles? It's gonna be $6 grand.
100 grand.
100 grand.
We have to pay off some debt.
These are limited edition now.
Yeah.
And watch your guns around.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You actually use the water bottles as weights.
And you can do that, you know, if you're new to weight training.
Use your
or if
Awalas.
you're an old lady.
Use your Awala water bottles. They're fucking actually kind of heavy.
Say that 5 times fast.
You can do that.
First,
Yeah.
and then you can start. If this is too advanced for you, you can just do a regular deadlift with any weight you got. So if you're holding the kettlebell with your right hand, which I am, your back
know,
leg's gonna come back.
It's still something I think about doing videos. I know we all do, but like
Your glute.
we're figuring out like the form, like balancing information, working out, and also trying to like tell a story and be funny and be entertaining at the same time. And I feel like we kind of just like winged this, and it is a really good balance of that, you know? It's a good balance of there's like funny stuff.
Skeletons in my workspace anymore, Billy.
Billy Skeleton's over there.
Billy's skeleton's still there.
And do
Paul.
6.
Paul has been
Paul
around since day one, hanging in the crypt.
OG still right there.
I don't know where that zombie mask is. I do have that.
Chainsaw.
You
This
got the
guy-
apron.
I got the
So I'm
apron.
gonna do 10.
That
You
is
feel
a
free
like
to do whatever the fuck
face
you want.
apron if you
Face
can't
apron.
tell on the camera.
The Lift Weights, Drink Blood
Maybe I'm
banner
really good to start
is in the
chainsaws,
gym.
so
Always.
Yep.
that's one
Very
set.
classic stuff here.
43 more. You can use
Lift
the
Weights,
thumbs
Drink
up,
Blood
you
tank,
have
still a
thumbs up,
bestseller.
You're really off balance.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
rocks.
Or you don't have to use any weight.
People love it.
For a lot of people,
And
just doing this is plenty hard enough. Do 6
like your
times.
mom.
Like a mom.
Or
Yeah, your mom's real hard to do 6
when you
times.
move your hands, chains,
Yours ain't.
there you go.
Oh, dude, you're telling me.
I know where you live.
I know where I get it
Your
from.
mom ain't,
Good.
man.
More time. Stay positive. Keep kicking ass. That's all you need. Peace.
Positive.
These little
Oh.
interludes. We did the music, is that what you
We
were saying?
did do the music. Zach got a synthesizer, which we had
Voice.
no idea how to use.
Here you go.
Made the music.
And what was awesome about it, we couldn't even figure out how to get it onto a computer and like record through the computer. But we could figure out how to get it to come through an amp. So we literally just took, I think, our phone recorder,
Yeah.
and we would just play shit through the amp and record it. And in all reality, I think the griminess made it sound so much cooler
It's
and
so
fitting,
good.
and like
Yeah.
I love it.
I do love it. I wanna do it more.
Bend your elbows.
Me too.
The sequel, we're making the music.
I still have his synth. It's at my house.
It's important to take it back to the roots. Can't get too advanced and forget about where you came from. And these techniques work. All this shit. This is so good.
Yeah.
It's stupid, but it's so good.
It's yeah, and you know what you were saying about balance, like
10 times.
you think we got a good balance. In my opinion, I think we could condense everything a little bit more and maybe add some more
Repping it out.
skits and whatever, but
We're rolling the
I really am proud of this
Why
stuff
not? I have the coronavirus. I don't know what anybody's saying anymore.
See?
You know what I mean?
during Corona.
Incorporate
Topical.
these, initiate
We're
with your
yeah.
ass
We're
back,
topical.
hoorah.
Topical.
We're topical, dude. Our next our next program's gonna be all about Elon Musk.
Topical.
Yeah, yeah, and Kanye West.
Topical.
I'll be you'll be
Topical ointment,
Kanye.
dude.
I'll be Elon, and we'll suck each other's cocks.
I hate you.
That'll get all the clicks from all you fuckers.
Yeah, should we start the Death Comes Lifting politics channel?
I don't know anything about it. That's all I
Y'all
know.
want that? Yeah, that's just gonna be me yelling, bitching about politics to him.
If someone said, Zach, what's the current state of the world? I would say Elon Musk, Kanye West sucking each other off. That's what I know to be true.
Accurate, yeah.
You know?
I mean, that's
That's
the
where I'm
best
at.
generalization I could probably give.
That's how much I know.
Elon Musk, Kanye West, sucking cock. 6 words, succinctly.
And then I'm gonna teach him how to do push-ups with proper form. Like that was good. That was a reverse grip push-up. Works on your upper chest. You have to get creative when you don't have all this fancy equipment. We did handstands too. I remember that in that garage.
finish this bitch out with 50 goblet squats, holding a
These are
kettlebell
serious
bar
workouts, and they're
and taking
available.
horizontal.
This is all on
Yeah,
YouTube. The whole
luckily,
program
I
is
have all those
available.
things. I'm gonna hold
You
it
should
one
do it.
time.
You should check it
It's
out.
been re-released
Yeah,
for
that's
really
why
no
we're doing
reason
this.
in particular other than like I revamped a few things on it.
You're gonna get 50 or you're gonna die trying.
Honestly though, if I'm gonna be real, like watching the original videos is still probably the way. Love that.
Yeah.
I think watching the videos, the original.
Hot pants.
Oh, the
Said
hot
hot
pants,
pants.
dude. Fuck yeah. That's also
Yeah,
great.
I love that.
Yeah.
Maintain the quarantine is the tagline. And we made it maintain the physique. Let's take a pause
Let's
before
take a
part
pause.
2.
Yeah. So
Hope you like that.
yeah, with all our jabbering.
Yeah.
What did I want to say? I wanted to say.
Watching the original videos is still
Yeah, watching the original videos is the way to do it. I didn't really change much in the re-release. I pretty much just made the sound a little bit better. I couldn't do much with that old fucking shitty sound though. And I'm
I think it's cool,
appreciative
dude.
of it. Yeah, I kind of, you know, there's sometimes where I do want to hear you, like, because it is informative. So having like better sound and then maybe imitating like old sound might have been like cool and like, or like a little bit more, you know,
But
something.
Really,
But-
we re-released it just to bring it back into public consciousness.
Yes.
You
So
know.
if you're watching this, just go after this video, just go watch through the whole thing. Put views on it, comment on it, like it, because we want to give this to the world. We want the world to see it. And we want the world to see more content that we will be producing and coming out with sort of a similar vibe. Like, you know, we've that's something I wanted to talk about. Like
Hit it.
over the past, since COVID, you know, we have tried a few different like styles and methods, and we've come up with new video series and stuff. There's Tunes from the Crypt. There's all the just straight up workouts. There's a lot of YouTube shorts. There's yoga
There's the
videos.
Flexus
There's
Gainsaw
we have
Massacre.
Flexus Gainsaw
Evil
Massacre,
Shreds.
Mental Combat.
Mental Combat kicks
His
ass.
favorite one. Also very up there for me.
We're gonna have to do Mental Combat 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, someday.
And
And
but
28 sets later.
But at the
Hence.
end of the day, I think our best format, I say this to him all the time, I think our best format was like the quarantine format of like a workout plus like little funny skits sort of littered in between, little funny comments littered in between, like building some kind of world in educational videos, like just literally working out in the post-apocalyptic wasteland of your hometown, which is going to be a quote coming up.
nice.
I know way too many.
Quoted me.
I know way too many quotes because I had to watch.
So
this
that's your boy
millions of
right there.
times. But yeah, no. So I think what I wanted to say with that is just
that's reasonable.
all the stuff you're gonna see. I mean, we're keeping Tunes from the Crypt the same. We're doing full yoga videos, but
Full yoga videos. No half
No
yogas.
half yoga. Watch the loopables, but like also watch our full length. And subscribe to the Patreon
we
for
got
live videos.
Full workouts too, not
And
just yoga.
We have full workouts, and the full workouts. That's where
I'll be personal training people, dude.
yeah, and the full workouts. That's where we want to sort of start kind of creating that story, building that world again of just yeah. And we've done that.
The closest thing we did to this was Gothwick.
Yeah,
And Gothwick is also up there as one of the fan favorites and my favorite as well too.
yeah,
And we're gonna continue on that train, and you'll see more.
yes.
Speaking of favorites, this video in particular is one that is brought to me saying that this is the funniest and this is people's favorite video.
The Extermination Day.
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, like the
outdoor one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people always say
This-
that this one is like their favorite one.
I think it is. I think this is my favorite. I think the skits in the next one, in Kill Day, are my favorite. Just like the fighting
Story part
skits
of it.
and stuff. Yeah, and just you turning, and you'll see that. But this is our best quality one, in my opinion, and this is probably like you were at your best. I think in this video.
Aw.
I think. I mean, I think there were just so many good
I was just on fire this day.
Yeah, he was on fire, dude.
I probably
He
took
was
my
just-
ex-girlfriend's Adderall. Or it was Vyvanse, I'm sorry. I was just a step
Vyvanse,
up. Yeah,
You know,
that's
what-
probably what happened.
You know the difference between Vyvanse and Adderall?
No.
Well, the only difference I know is you can't snort Vyvanse.
Exactly.
Doesn't
So
work.
I snorted cocaine and took the Vyvanse orally.
took the
And then we
Vyvanse
went out, and then we went outside, and I said, "Come on,
Come on.
let's figure this out, Zach."
Yeah,
and,
so just
we did.
Yeah, so right at this intro, just imagine Zach being on all that, and it'll all make sense.
Very happy to be here with you and for you.
Also a nice intro.
Evil Dead 2.
I did a new intro for every
Yeah.
video, and it was fun, but very time-consuming because I didn't know as much about After Effects and all that.
This is Evil Dead 2, straight up.
Yeah, this was Evil Dead 2.
Right? This is
straight
what
up.
we wanted. And we nailed it. I love that. That's Evil Dead font.
Pause real quick. What's so funny is I had to recreate this in the, I think all the some of the files were missing,
Yeah.
and like this probably took me, I don't know, like a full fucking day to do.
Like the font?
Just this whole intro sequence. It probably took me like, I don't know, 3 hours. And, you know, it's
lot.
nothing. It's really nothing crazy, but like there were
Cameraman
little
kills
things-
it, ladies and gentlemen.
I recreated it. I redid the whole thing. It took me 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Like
Yeah.
it's just.
You just sort of, well, we are way more efficient now.
That's what
and
I mean.
Good
you
at
know,
what
I
we
just
do,
it
but
was
more than this.
Yeah, it was a cool moment of like
Yeah.
realizing growth,
Fuck yeah.
or seeing the growth for me. So
Aw.
felt good.
You do
man.
so good, dude.
Thanks, bro.
Couldn't do it without
You
the
do so
cameraman.
good. You should also recognize all the growth you've done, and I think you do.
Sometimes.
No, shut up.
You're welcome.
It's extermination day.
Oh wait, pause, because we
Cardio
should.
day, fat burning.
I should check and make sure it shit's still running.
Yeah.
It is.
It's running like me.
It's running, but we're gonna switch battery. We're gonna switch battery, folk.
Cool.
And we're back. Let's do it. I'll do a little.
Oh, we're so back.
So many. It's just the soundtrack, man.
We did the soundtrack.
We did the soundtrack.
It's available in your mom's basement.
Extermination day, cardio day, fat burning day.
Yeah.
Out here
In the
in the post-apocalyptic wastelands.
It's the little uppercuts.
We're gonna do some
Yeah,
cardio. We're
I
gonna
still
some
do that.
sprints. Sprints are optimal to help you run away from zombies more so than probably sustained cardio or walking on a treadmill would be. First, we're gonna warm up our hips. Very important. Find a stable surface. Stand on a sewer.
Yeah.
Embrace the
Sewer's still
wilderness.
there. We just were there.
It's still there, yeah.
Yeah, we just
still,
went back.
Still green too.
Yeah.
Hand into the ground, the other knee up.
Work. Look at that color coordination.
I know.
Like you have a little zombie head there, stepping over it, and then 5 the other way. You don't have to be fancy. You can do whatever. You can even grab onto a nearby
I don't
tree
know
or hanging corpse that fits your
Why
body,
this?
make it
We didn't
sharp.
do anything different for the audio. We had the same mic.
Sitting all day,
It just sounds so much better out here than in the garage.
plans to conquer the
No,
apocalyptic wasteland.
you know, I don't know.
Open up
I'm
that-
not, no echo, no
Yeah,
like,
it definitely was the echo in
Yeah.
the garage, but
Do some hip swings, 5 in each direction. I'll show you.
these hip swings.
Kick out to the side. and-
Essential, do them, by the way, everybody.
like
There's a particular line and sound effect that everyone loves and I do as well.
is it the baby?
You'll see, yeah,
Flip
nice.
and do to the front like an exaggerated Frankenstein.
You'll see it.
We're running fast and walking hard. Same thing on the other leg. It's gonna get your gluteus medius. Zombies have been known to like that part. Yeah, same thing.
There we go.
Gonna get it from the back. You're punting zombie babies all day long. I
That's
suggest
that's
a
the that's the
general
one.
warm-up.
It really
With
is.
the
a-
baby cry, yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure I used a baby crying sound effect for at least every single
Video.
28 sets later video.
This is true.
Where I box. Should do the same. Be
Yeah.
afraid to get it. You don't know where they're coming.
I had no idea what I was doing at all.
Can't worry about
My
the
favorite
football.
line is,
Past survivors.
we all love Bruce Lee.
You know we're
You-
obsessed.
we all,
Then you play Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Then you see John Wick. I know we're obsessed with Bruce
I know we're obsessed with Bruce Lee.
Like the fade out of that line.
I know, yeah, you turn away from the camera like, I know we're obsessed. Wait, let me recreate it. I know we're obsessed with Bruce Lee.
I know we're obsessed with Bruce Lee. It's,
Yeah.
it's not just me, it's all you too.
Yeah.
I'm not projecting all my interests onto everybody and just making it my thing.
Yeah.
Probably the most important
I
part
mean,
of your
we're just
sprint
nerds
run
trying to
is
work
your
out.
down
Like, straight up is what it is.
Straight up.
5 focal points of movement, acceleration,
And that bandana scorpion from Mortal Kombat's eyes. That's everyone's wondering what that is.
90 degrees. Like, hello.
I actually see it. I never even realized that.
Really?
Yeah.
Straight up. That's Scorpion from Mortal
I see
Kombat's
his
eyes.
eyes, dude.
I would think I was really funny
so
and pour its
I'm
eyes
so
over my
surprised
eyes.
you didn't go like that at any point during the video.
I probably did in between set
Yeah, in between
scenes.
sets, yeah.
I probably did.
Too good for camera.
Yeah,
It's too
it-
good for the camera.
That's in the sequel. I still have the bandana.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never buy anything new for myself. I have all the same
Take
shit.
about 20 steps.
No need.
Yeah, you have enough.
I have so much. I am so blessed. Come on.
So if these lunges aren't challenging enough for you because you're a badass lifting dead warrior, perhaps you want to challenge your balance a little more, in which we can take this lunge, combine it with a yoga move, a half moon. Check this out.
I look so
Coming
goth.
up,
Looks so
standard
pale.
lunge, plant,
Look so pale and
deadlift,
lifeless.
twist open,
And it's
to the
adorable.
side,
A half
balance
moon's
here,
pretty good before I was a yoga teacher officially.
I think technically you look so goth in Gothwick.
I do look so goth.
Not even like because of the title, but you literally were putting on the.
Yeah, makeup and
Yeah.
stuff.
We're gonna
I
start
know.
with 3-point
I'm just gonna start
stance.
doing that, I think.
Come up,
Yeah,
All
get
the
your
time.
sprint,
Why not?
Yeah,
Bring that back knee
You
up
know-
like your knee in a zombie.
I like
sprint
painting my
ahead.
nails.
I do too.
I think it's
We start
kind of
here.
fun.
We should paint each other's nails
We should.
sometime.
Yeah, we should do it. If y'all want to see a podcast of us painting our nails.
He's probably talking to other girls. Hey, man.
You want to fix that for me?
Yeah, I got you,
Wait,
dude.
wait.
I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, will you blow on that?
I got you. I got your mouse when That's boys. That's the real boys right there.
We would go to a casino and blow on each other's dice.
100%. 100%. Yeah, I love this too.
I like this
that.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
I spent so much time on these dumb effects.
This
I love
is,
this.
This particular one my lawyer really likes.
Yeah, this is-
Cardio days,
this
and find
se-
yourself
uh,
in prime
section is my
block
favorite.
showing opportunities such as an abandoned cinder cement block. I suggest
Also
you take
the
full advantage of that
medicine
shit.
ball
You
throws.
also leave your leather jacket on for an extra 15 pounds, like a weighted vest simulation. I know I carry weights and blood in my leather jacket. Adds at least 20 pounds. Anyway, continue to do some
Really is
like
Kenny
this.
Powers like all day.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Bust out like 5 sets of 10. 50 box jumps. Zombies can't jump high either. Pro tip.
So true. Never seen a zombie jump high in my
Neither can
life.
white people.
Obviously.
Exactly.
Get high. Jump,
Jump
high.
high.
That came off the top of my head, dude. I don't know where that came from. That was.
Work out 2-step cinder block
But
smasher.
man, I haven't like really watched this. Yeah, I
So
was like
good.
raiding for Mortal Kombat 2, Zach.
You were.
Yeah.
I made you that.
Yeah.
I made you like
Yeah,
that,
you
right?
did. I said do it.
Way cooler, way harder.
I love this part.
This was actually really fun to do.
Also, a great idea for a workout.
It is, yeah. It works.
I'd imagine.
It works. My heart rate's up. You get jacked.
Zombies will fear you.
You stay that skinny
This.
too. Yeah.
Imagine that going at your town pace at 100 miles an hour.
Another use of the sound effects was just me talking into a mic.
Yeah.
I did a lot of zombie noises. I
I-
did that first spit noise.
Oh yeah. We still do that. We still
still do
just
that.
use your mouth for effects.
I have voiced his for him.
For sure. I wanted nothing else. I just had this cemetery entrance, by the way, if anyone was wondering. That was my backyard.
A minute, this is a weighted rope.
Great backyard.
We weren't at a real cemetery. It was a joke.
Super effective. Mix it up.
Just so you know.
That jump rope is still in the gym right now. That is the cameraman
That's me.
making his on-screen debut. And I didn't want to hurt him.
Every once in a while, our boxing techniques
I wanted
come
him to
in.
hurt me.
I know. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. I forgot.
So good.
Save yourself from a horde of undead.
I love this.
With death comes lifting. You okay, buddy?
That was legit.
You okay, buddy? Like, couldn't even-
That was it. I love this missing real stuff.
Yeah.
I want to say I was very adamant about this being like a grindhouse, Texas Chainsaw toned
Style.
old movie. This is Kill Day. This is part 4.
Kill Day was.
This is part 4.
I mean, so we had. I don't know. There were like 6 videos, or 6 or 7, maybe 8, if I'm forgetting any videos for all of 28 reps later. But the 3 main story ones were what we're watching right now. You know, it was first day is containment day, right?
Yes.
Containment, extermination, and then we get to kill.
Yeah.
Which kind of concludes the very loose story we had written for this.
And I forget exactly, I should go back and look, but it was based on, I did my research for these, and I think I watched like the 28 series, I watched Resident Evil, I watched Doomsday, like all those
a lot of them.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of them with you.
And there was like one, it was like protocol on what to do with infected, and it was contain, exterminate, or kill. Like there was like those were like the directions to do. So I wanted to make that like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 of the program.
That was.
If you're wondering why they're named.
When we actually had time during COVID, that was a big part of the creative process. Is we would literally just sit down and watch movies and think of like parody scenes we could do for some of like the very classic scenes.
Yeah.
And that's very much resurfaced in Gothwick. I mean, we straight up did the parodies of.
We did do that.
We did Rambo. We did
Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon. Yeah, that's very fun.
And
I appreciate doing that.
me too. We always give nods, pay respect to what we want. We're ripping off in our own sort of way.
Yeah.
And it's great to just watch the movies and hang out and have fun with you. And I couldn't, like, that's one thing I wanted to say too, is like developing the Crypt Keeper persona and doing all this is like, especially at this time in my life, I would not consider myself somebody that was very comfortable in front of a camera or like that, to have that much confidence like I do now. I don't even think about it because it's just my life, and you know, it's just different. But that was so new, and if I didn't have you as my best friend behind the camera, I'm just trying to fucking make him laugh the whole time.
Talking to me.
That's really what it was, and that's why it comes through, and that's still what we do when we do stuff. That is my only, and I think that comes across so genuine and authentic because it is, and people can tell that we're having fun and having a good time, and and that just comes through, and that's what people enjoy about it.
Yeah, I mean, I also think you'd been doing personal training for how long at that point?
What year did we do this? 2020?
2020, yeah.
Probably like 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years. I feel like in a lot of ways that was also very helpful for camera presence and stuff, because I almost feel like it was like you were almost in a way doing personal training towards me. So it was like you have your spiel down as a personal trainer, then also you can kind of let loose because it's me.
We can be fun.
Come on, it's
me.
me.
Yeah, it's your boys.
It's your boys.
But I do like the tone of this. I think we should definitely focus on having tones like this moving forward on stuff too. Like have a vintage kind of grindhousey feel. It's very Death Comes Lifting.
We fucking should.
And also just the gothic vibe. If no one, we're not going to watch it today, but there is a silent horror movie style yoga portion of this that I think is really fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
That we should watch.
All right, I'm going to pause it. You want to watch? So you do want to watch the silent yoga?
Not today. I think we should.
Y'all should check
it out, and we're gonna make it new moving forward with stuff because I really like that and am inspired by that. And we're working on it. We're working on it. We're living and we're learning and we're trying stuff. And one thing that is very is the Bowie part of my heart. And what we do is we're always trying new themes and new stuff just based on what we're into, and I don't want everything to look the same. And this just is a very special, different time, and everything is very special and different.
Yep. Yeah. True.
Doesn't have to be better or worse, it's different.
We just want to have fun, and we want you guys to have fun watching. So, this is me talking.
It's great.
I went like this. You cannot. You definitely cannot see me right now. But
Nope. There are subtitles in the re-release version
Yeah.
because you can't understand what he's saying, and it's good dialogue because I fucking wrote it. It's crafty.
It's a good writer.
Of porn. I write all the dialogue.
Of our OnlyFans films.
Yep.
Our-
They're
our
scripted.
Our OnlyFans is like
It's legendary.
more geared towards like the women. Like there's like a story behind them. There's passion. There's
Yeah, yeah,
romance. It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
just fucking.
No.
It's like,
It's none of that. Shout out to Paul. This is where I broke his head.
yeah.
That's why his head's broken. I'm sorry. He's still over there.
You can see he just used Paul's head to shut the garage.
Yeah. And in my mind, I'm gonna pause for a
Pause
sec,
it.
just cause like, whew, in my mind I was like thinking like real zombie movie, how that would be badass to just like kill a zombie, head's falling off, and then you use the head to shut the garage door. Like, and I was like, yeah, we should do that.
We should bring that back at some point.
Yeah.
Like in a more gruesome way. Like a good. Yeah.
Yeah, like a good.
That would be good.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Using zombie body parts as like tools to do stuff. It's almost like the classic trope. You need somebody's fingerprint to access this part of like the house or whatever for like the security door, so you cut
Yeah.
off dude's hand and
Oh yeah.
you know, like one of those kind of things.
Yeah, I've done
That's
that in like
Resident
video
Evil.
games before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I want to preface the last scene of this is some of my favorite of our use of practical effects with what we could. Like
We didn't have much.
We'll get to it, but we did have pantyhose, and we had fake blood. So
I got those
take
pantyhose
that
from
for what you will.
Elvira, my grandma.
Yeah, Elvira donated pantyhose.
I said Nunny. I call her Nunny. It's an Italian thing. Her name's really Elvira, by the way. I'm not making that up. I come from somewhere.
She's an angel.
I was like, "Do you got any pantyhose?" And she was like, "Yeah, I haven't worn those since you were in school here," which was like 20 years ago. And I was like, "Can I have them?" She goes, "Why do you want those?" I said, "Don't worry about it. I'll show you later." I never told her.
Did she see? She had to have seen.
This?
Has she?
No.
Bro.
We'll have to.
What's up, freaks?
New video of Elvira's house
I
coming
know.
soon.
We slept on the. This should have been with me, Zach, and Elvira.
Oh yeah. She'd be like, "That's terrible.
Boxing,
You're so funny."
conditioning drills for refining your zombie killing techniques.
It's like, why would you say that? Everyone can watch that. You're on the internet.
First, we recommend you warm up with a little shadow boxing. If you don't have a bag, that's okay. You can get a great workout with just shadow boxing. In fact,
It's true. Shadow box is great for you. Don't worry about what you look like.
for now,
Just do
we're
it.
gonna start with just basic jabs and crosses. You know, we're not mixed martial arts trainers. We just know the basics.
So true,
Jab,
especially at that
you wave
time.
your hand.
I was just figuring it out.
Your cross,
Now we got you.
you're gonna have mine.
Just watch Goth Wick.
Definitely got a little more detail to it now.
Yeah,
But also, you don't really need detail. You just got to move.
you do. That's
Shadow
just do
boxing.
it.
Yeah.
Cross, jab, cross, any combination for our first round. We're just gonna start with a basic shadow boxing. Put your footwork down and just loosen up.
Bitches.
Bitches. Great sounds.
Yeah, this is rad. Is this you? Like
Me.
the hand?
Move it? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
The blood on the.
I love the POV zombie stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna take
I really
these
heard him. That was real blood on the
basic
screen.
3-minute rounds, crosses.
That blood on the
jabs,
screen?
any
Yeah, that was really
combination
yours.
you want,
Yeah.
just have fun with it.
That was actually my blood. He actually hit me. He hit me so hard.
He does his real stunts. He's like Tom
We'll
Cruise.
throw some kicks.
I'm like as tall as Tom Cruise too.
Way taller.
Never go to front.
What song were we listening to?
I don't remember. You should know.
I should know.
Which is a
Let's
basic
rewind.
Muay Thai front
We could
kick.
rewind.
Get your knee up high.
You do it. I don't trust myself.
Roundhouse kick.
You do it, cameraman technology.
We just want you to get basic technique down. Just get your body moving.
We really transform.
Never go to proper.
I'm trying.
Next, we will throw some kicks.
Very.
Never go to proper.
I want to say it's Wu-Tang. Or like one of like Wu-Tang, like Raekwon the Chef album, but I don't know for sure.
I just remember you were very into it at the time.
Roundhouse kick.
That whole, was it like a whole album that we were into at the time?
I think we only listened to that song, but you were into the whole album.
Maybe it's that one that's like kind of like an obscure artist and it was like very colorful. I'm sure you had like bears on it and shit. It was like a new rapper.
New goals. Find out.
Yeah, we'll find
what it
out.
was.
I remember I made you listen to the first Napalm Death album too. When we were setting up the slaughterhouse, we needed like metal vibes.
Yeah, I just rewatched the Napalm Death giveaway, Tunes from the Crypt, which
It's a good one.
it's a great one. And
We gave somebody Napalm Death. I forget who got them, but we gave away Napalm Death records.
yeah, just
Because
so
we're
you know,
fucking cool like that. We'll do it
so if
again.
you follow us, you might just find
Yeah.
yourself holding a copy of Napalm Death.
There's new tunes from the Crypts coming out.
Yeah, if you guys want some giveaways, some sweepstakes, whatever the hell they call them nowadays, then I think we should actually bring that back, you know?
We'll give away action.
Yeah, something. Should just be Napalm Death every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Man, I don't have that many Napalm Death records to go around, but you know what? What I do have, I will
Still-
share with you.
I still love, I think it was in the Napalm Death one. It was our heavy metal edition, Tunes from the Crypt.
We did I Hate God.
And I just love when you go, Prometheus. Oh, you're like, so, it's like, so you're like, this is some Greek band, dude, or some shit.
Yeah,
You're
Septic
like,
Flesh. Yeah.
Septic Flesh.
I was like, dude.
You're like, Prometheus. Or you look at me like,
Like, come on.
like,
Like, if this doesn't do it for you.
like I don't know.
I don't know what's
I don't know
gonna-
what we're doing.
Yeah, like what?
so good.
Hard as hell.
Hard as hell.
Love Septic Flesh. Check them out. They're my boys.
Actually, yeah, it
Near
actually
your
is sick. That was the
ancestors.
live album too. Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, they have Septic Flesh. It's a great live album. It's the only one they have. You'll find it.
Okay, I like that. That's our little Tunes from the Crypt snippet.
Yeah, if you like more.
Check
The
out
next
that
video,
one.
I just saw him edit it. It's really good.
Soon our movie soundtrack, which I think we should do more movie soundtrack. Tunes
Yeah,
from the Crypt,
that was
'cause
fun.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But we just did a movie soundtrack, Tunes from the Crypt, coming out soon. Check it out. By the time this video's out, it might already be out, I think. So,
And if you made it to this point in the video,
Fucking
God
just-
fucking
seriously.
bless you. God fucking bless you. We love you.
We're
You're
not-
hanging out.
we're
You're
not
hanging
worthy.
out. Yeah, no, we're not worthy of all your time.
dude, all right, keep going.
Yeah, fuck yeah, why not? They're in. If they're in by this.
Now.
Pull the zombie's head off.
Spit it in the stump of its neck. Kick it in the drain.
Wanna learn how to do all that shit right here, right now. Don't forget to bring your own blood.
For $6.66 a month.
Seriously.
It's true. That started the Lifting Dead Army Patreon. People
Yeah.
wanted to buy this for $6.66 a month.
Crazy.
And enough people did that. Whoa.
Again, me holding the
In between
mask.
all these kickboxing drills,
This goddamn
we're gonna
fly.
do a little bit of gymnastic work. So challenge your core and get some intramuscular strength going on. Stay
true.
with me. Don't
It's
die
true.
yet.
Don't know.
Planches for your core, where the intestines are at.
I do love this. I
That's
don't know how
me.
we came up to that with that, but I like it.
What, the planches?
Yeah, or just like that, like intro to them and where the
I don't
intestines
know,
are at. Yeah. You're like, give me an intro. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I do love this.
Me too.
And your samurai voice.
Yeah. My
Impression.
sensei.
Yeah, it was great.
It was.
I held that planche for 13 hours.
Yeah, you did. I saw it. I filmed the whole thing. We just lost the in-between footage. One of my favorite skits.
Yeah, this is great. I just posted this today on the IG. Dan Skullbutter Arts commented that he loved it, and we love you, Dan.
We do love you, Dan.
Rip that
Fuck.
line.
Yep. Had to do a little
Nod.
leprechaun shout out.
Leprechaun in the hood. Ice-T says that to Leprechaun.
Fuck this
Fuck this little motherfucker. So I had to tip my hat to Mr. Ice.
Farmer carries.
You the ice or the iceberg?
Holding two really fucking heavy
And we got the
object.
Thin White Duke behind us.
Walking back.
That's a Wednesday 13 set list.
You don't have any
Yup.
weights. We got something
That's
even
Tom Atkins autograph photo.
Dig. Apparently, I'm related to Tom Atkins.
Why do you think I love him so
So
much?
says my dad. I don't know. I've never met him.
Let's get your dad to get to the bottom of this.
the second heaviest object in the universe.
We should.
Yeah.
Get some work done.
So we literally took our amps and used them as weights. And you can do that too.
You still can. All of this stuff is still very viable.
Totally. This is a great workout. It's a very well-rounded program. And this is us dressed as zombies, filmed on green screen that we put in the back of this.
There's Zach. Over on the left.
They
is
were
me.
both Zach's.
With either heavy weights,
That's my neighbor Dorothy's plants.
buckets full of rocks, or
Shout out to
sand.
Dorothy. I just talked to her the other day. She's doing all right.
Wait.
She would give me weed all the time.
Dorothy's sick.
Yeah, dude.
Next,
Yeah.
we're going to do 50 grave diggers on each side with a weighted shovel.
Weighted shovel.
Zach's favorite shot. Very hot fuzz.
Very hot fuzz.
That's what
very
we wanted.
smash cut moves. Yeah.
That's a hot fuzz. Rip.
A steel mace, club, or if you don't have any of that, kettlebell swing. If you don't have a kettlebell, figure it the fuck out and quit bitching.
See, that's another.
We're gonna do 30
Baby
seconds
crying.
of side plank.
And one of those. If you don't have this, well, fuck you. Stop being a bitch.
Finally,
Yeah.
we're gonna finish
You know.
off
Classic
with
tropes.
jump
Yeah.
squats, dance on
Kung
the
fu
feet.
sounds.
Always.
Since we are venturing out into the post-apocalyptic wasteland, please be safe and protect yourself.
I look like I haven't slept in 7 days.
You
And I
probably haven't.
haven't. Yeah.
Probably were unable to. Uncomfortably long shot. Like.
It's like the bartender from The Shining.
That was the big vibe there.
Still have that coffee mug too.
So
Mortal
good.
Kombat 3.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I don't even understand why we did that coffee break. I think it was more like an ad.
I think we just wanted to film, yeah, for the coffee,
Yeah.
for the coffee mugs that we may have.
My favorite.
Yeah, this is the greatest. Shout out to Brittany Carson if you're watching. Brittany, yeah.
I know I have multiple favorites, but this is really my favorite. So good.
That was my ex-girlfriend.
Yep. And pantyhose.
Yeah, and pantyhose from Elvira. Thank you for your service, all the women involved to help us make this.
We do really appreciate
If you're watching
all of
this,
you.
yeah, no
If
doubt.
for some reason you're still watching.
If Brittany Carson made it to the end of this, we love you. We would love to have you back.
Yeah, and we
yeah.
are re-releasing your video.
The
BC.
quarantine quickie.
Yeah, with Margot
It's
Robbie.
not what it sounds like.
Margot Robbie featuring Brittany Carson.
Yeah, and I'm along for the ride.
True. That's me.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's good.
Thank
it's a
you.
good laugh.
Thanks. Thank you.
It's a zombie prosthetic that wouldn't stay on my face.
No. It stayed on for this shot. That was all that we really needed.
Yeah.
I think it fell off midway in here, but
This was the actual last day of filming. It had to be 2 in the morning. This is not fake. This is just all just straight delirium.
yeah.
No sleep, no food.
I don't
Little
even know
bit of
if
drugs.
I don't even know if he knew I was filming.
No, it didn't even matter. I was just like, you just do whatever, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Zach's working out as rabid zombie, won't stop working out till the quarantine's over.
Also one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Lift, weights,
What are those abs?
big, blood.
Good.
See, you want to stay on?
Hey man,
Hey man.
my eyes keep falling off. Maybe we should go check on the kids.
The shuffle is so real.
I don't even know why I said that. It was just one of those
Question
off
mark.
the cup.
Yeah, no, it was so
Let's go
good.
check on the kids.
That was a delirium comment.
Yeah.
Just go check on the kids.
Thank you, everybody. You can. There's more. There's more on our YouTube.
I should just keep using this song. It's so good.
It's the one. Shout out to Space Coke.
Shout out to Space
Who wrote
Coke.
our theme song. Look at that.
Oh, also,
Satan directed it.
Factual, baby.
Brittany and Danny are in the credits.
Yeah, hell yeah. Space Coke. I left egg, Dad.
Oh,
I think.
how fun. I haven't watched that whole thing in
So
5
good.
years.
What's up, everybody?
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis.
I love how we get like the next recommended thing is gay jokes.
Yeah.
Because
Pretty fitting for the
you,
boys.
you know how we do it.
Yeah. What did
I haven't made a real good your mom joke on camera in a while.
No? Yeah, you have. You literally make one every fucking.
Do I?
You literally make your mom joke.
Like
every
that we
video.
put out in the video?
Yes.
Recently?
I keep yes in the Tunes from the Crypt one we just did.
Did I do
There's
your mom joke?
100% of your mom joke. I guarantee. What did we release before that? I guarantee you there's a your mom joke in it.
I don't remember them. See, I
It
just need
is
to keep doing them.
every single time.
Yeah, no, but I need to keep upping myself.
Yeah, you do.
You know.
Well, all of them are quality. You place them at the correct moment, and
Right. Right.
everyone in the audience rate your mom jokes on a scale of 1 to 10.
Do it. It is June, so I guess I should be up in the dick jokes
Yeah,
too.
that should be a thing. Every video we make where he has a your mom joke, rate the your mom joke compared to his previous your mom jokes.
Right. I didn't make. I want to just say this has nothing to do with the 28 reps later, but I purposefully did not make any your mom jokes during Mother's Day yoga,
Damn.
and because I wanted to show love and respect for not
The
only the
moms.
moms but just my mom also was
Aw.
on stage with me, and I had so many opportunities to
say
just
stuff,
to just rip her up.
Yeah.
And she was doing it to me too, and I was just like, I'm so grateful that you're here,
very
and just
sweet.
overriding the impulses that I had. So I just wanted to let you know that if I give myself growth in any props for growth, that's the one that I do.
I would say that is.
Right.
I
It's
think
like-
that's a great balance. You can do your mom joke on every other day of the year, but you refrain on Mother's Day.
That's growth.
That
ladies
is
and gentlemen.
growth, and that is restraint.
Total.
That is
That's
I mean,
yeah.
if you make a your mom joke every day, at a certain point, it becomes second nature.
Right.
It's habitual. If you can,
I'm habitual.
yeah, he's a habitual your mommer.
Yeah.
He habitually.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, yeah. Sorry though. Yeah, but I just wanted to point that out about myself.
yeah.
I love you, dude. That's what this is all about. Is I fucking love you,
I
and I
love
fucking
you.
love you, and we couldn't do this without all of us together, and this is what makes it special.
So,
And if you're not here, fuck you. We don't want you to be.
fuck you. So, thank you for watching,
Namaste.
everyone. And if you're not, this fly is gonna kill me, dude. I'm fucking getting assaulted.
Zach's Jeff Goldblum right now.
I am the fly. I am, dude. It's bad.
Zach Goldblum.
Regardless, thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, that's amazing.
Oh, dude.
I don't really understand how you.
We
did
want
it, but
your autograph.
We do actually want. Send your autograph to us, and
Yeah.
you'll get a 25% coupon.
Who's gonna be watching this to the end? It's gonna be Joe Smith and Wild Bill. Probably.
Yeah, and we'll give you guys a 25% coupon to the Dollar General
Right.
across the road.
You can come in when we get our new merch. Y'all can pick one thing out.
One thing, and it's only gonna cost you
You have to hang out with us all day.
that. It's only gonna cost you your time.
Right.
And but yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, you should.
And
We
the
will be,
YouTube. My
and the
my
YouTube.
man's working on YouTube right now.
I'm working on especially the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. If you could, honestly, just go to random videos. You don't even have to watch them. Just like and write a comment. Just get
Right,
it.
these guys
Just get it
suck.
pump. Yeah, you could. You really
Please
could.
do it.
I don't even. Yeah, like
Make fun of me in the comment section.
Make
Whoever has
fun
the
of me.
funniest fun making of us wins.
Be like, this camera guy is shit, not the shit. I don't care. If you add the shit, that's sweet. But at the same time, we just want our videos to, get broadcast to as many people as they can, because we think The more we keep doing this, the better we can become.
Yeah.
The more shit we can give you guys, and we
Yeah.
want to give you guys a lot of stuff because both of us really enjoy doing this.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
And we also enjoy the actual practical being in the gym with y'all, doing the yoga, doing the personal training. So if you like that too, you know where to find us.
Yeah.
And we got fucking all those classes and all the shit and all that. What I actually do, my actual job all day, this is fun. But what I actually do, it brings me a lot of joy, is to get us all in better shape together.
yeah.
So if you need some of that, we're here for that too. And it all feeds the same machine. And I just love to interact and be part of this thing with you.
Yeah. Another
You
thing
know.
I want to shout out before we go, not even a shout out. I'm gonna leave this up to you guys because I don't have the time for it. Two, I don't really. I've set up the system. I don't know how to continue the system. But if any of you are on Discord, go check out our Discord. If you are subscribed to Patreon, you have a membership to the Discord, or you're on a tier or something. But I don't know, start some talking there. Talk about movies. Talk about music, man. We've built
It's up
such
to you.
a Zach has built such a cool community, especially now that we have this space, and you know we have the physical space, and we have all these cool events and you know movies and all that. So I think if you guys are into the virtual realm, you should join our virtual community and pump that up because I don't have the time to do it. So I'm leaving it up to you guys.
I don't know how to work computers. It's real.
It's true.
You know, the
It's
fact
true.
that I made it this far is crazy.
He did great.
Thank you.
He did great. He knows how to schedule shit on Instagram.
I make some bad Photoshop memes.
They're great. They're so good.
I got one coming out for the summer merch. It's crazy. Yeah, you wait.
Just wait.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got
Carl
anything
Weathers
else?
is in it.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Carl. Rest in peace, Carl
Rest in
Weathers.
peace, Carl
Rest in
Weathers.
peace, Carl Weathers.
Here we go.
Shout out to Carl Weathers in our upcoming Tunes from the Crypt video, actually.
Oh yeah, that too.
Legit. I thought you were referencing
No,
that.
I made
genuinely
a
thought you were
meme
like,
with Carl Weathers for the new merch.
I made a meme with Carl Weathers for the
See that shit?
for the Tunes from the Crypt video.
See that?
Synced up. Now you just have to sync up with us and
Yeah.
hang out with us.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
Love you.
Love you. Love you. Namaste.
Namaste. How fun, how cool.
Right?